Hello everybody. Before we get started, as always, I want to give a shout out to this lovely music you'll be listening to during pre-stream here. This is Retro by Declan DP. You can find their information in my credits section below. You can find the information in my credits section below. Thank you to Declan and everybody like them who makes it free to use or low-cost assets for us streamers, so we can have better streams. Thank you very much. Hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever it is in your part of the world. I am Deuscain, your variety tape streamer for the night. And tonight we are returning to Dungeons of Hinterberg, a dungeon puzzle solver game thing that we started a couple weeks back. We took a break, but we're back at it again, and it was a lot of fun. Just I had something come up on Wednesday, which is when I was playing the game, so we're getting back to it tonight. So yeah, really excited about this one. I'm curious what else they're going to add to the game, because I got the impression that every new area we got to would have like a different type of magic, and the one we're in now is like kind of a bomb, but it's also like a wait for weighted puzzles, and we also have like a ranged attack, so there's a lot of really cool, interesting stuff that you can do in this game. So yeah, I'm very, very curious where we're gonna go, what we're gonna do with all this. But before we get into that, as always, we're gonna do a little bit of just chatting here before we hop in. So how are you all doing? I hope you're having a good Wednesday. Hi there, Perry. Thank you for the well wishes for the nice stream. I appreciate it. But yeah. How do you put your shirt on with that big head? Well, it's a button up. You put it on the sleeves. It doesn't go over the top. In fact, I think every part of my shirt is button up. Because you definitely put the jacket on around the shoulders. The top of the vest is the same way. The button-down shirt, yeah, you put it in the sleeves and you button it up. Now, the only thing I'm actually sliding onto myself in the way that you're talking is like pants. That's why I use buttons, exactly. But, nope, that's the wrong button. Deus Lore always goes for the buttons. Yeah, I'm a button person. But a couple bits of housekeeping tonight. One, I do have a little bit of dinner sitting here beside me. I'm kind of being a little low effort tonight, so dinner has been bagels with cream cheese and a yogurt. I had one bagel, both halves, with cream cheese, which is honey pecan. I'm trying something new. But honey pecan cream cheese on a bagel, plus the yogurt. But in my infinite genius, I also cream cheesed a second bagel. So that's sitting over here looking at me going, better eat this before it goes bad. And I did not manage to scarf it down before stream. That almost certainly would have made me sick. So if at times I take a break to take a bite, that's what's going on with that. Also, if I am a little low energy today, I apologize for that as well. I actually had some plans with somebody last night that fell through, and I'm more than a little upset about it. And one of those like losing sleep levels of upset about it. So I'm a little tired. I'm a little eepy. I've been grumpy all day. I'm gonna try and put my best foot forward, but you know, just forewarned, I'm a little underwhelming today, even compared to normal. It's because I'm upset about something. I'm not gonna go into details, but I'll work my way through it. But, you know, I'm a little upset at someone about something. So, but that's generally the big news of the day. Had a good time on Monday with Lunar Lux. I thought we'd get a little further along in that one, because I'm pretty sure I know what the big plot things are that they're gonna spring on us. But unfortunately, the game's like, oh, you know, take this long meandering path to get over here, where they promise you solutions and answers, and oh, actually, it's a dungeon. And I'm like, oh man, I'm not gonna solve this whole dungeon in 20 minutes. That's just silly. So we won't. I'm not even gonna try. So yeah, but I'm like 99% sure that I've got it figured out. But aside from that, yeah, last night when things fell through, I kind of took the time to catch up on some chores and stuff, put away some laundry from the weekend, wash all my dishes and stuff like that. So also tried like a new salad this week. Did not like this salad. Like I tried like salad in a bag, and yeah, I just no. I am the blandest white boy around. I like my very bland, boring salads, and this was not that, and also just didn't taste good. Like salads are so hit or miss for me, because I used to make like really good salads at home, and it upsets me that I can't get the ingredients I used to make them, because I would get like salads leaves from like the salad bar at the local grocery store, and I would get this like mix of like nuts that were like dusted in dark chocolate, a little bit of dark chocolate flavoring, and like roasted or something. And then I would get like chicken strips that I would like, they're fully cooked, but I would like heat them up on the skillet and put like red pepper flakes on them. I would get these like garlic croutons, and I had this like peppercorn ranch dressing for it, and they were these amazing salads. But like little by little, I stopped being able to get the ingredients to the point where like now I'm just like, all right, I'll try this like I guess chicken Caesar salad. All right, it's bland, it's fine. But I tried something new, and man, I did not like it. So I think I managed to eat the one I made for lunch, most of it. But I made a second one for dinner because the bag wasn't going to last much longer, and I threw most of that out. I can't. I just can't with that. I am not a salad person. I need to have more veggies in my diet, and I made an attempt, but I am definitely not a salad person. Today I did much better. I probably should have taken a photo of what I had for lunch today, because I was tweeting about it a little bit, which, if you want to follow me on Twitter, here's a link to all of my socials. But no, I went out and had a really good lunch, because I didn't pack anything or do any meal prep this week. So I went out and got a chicken fajita wrap, which also came with a bag of potato chips. And then I got a slice of peanut butter pie, supposed to be for the dessert, but they actually give you the pie first. So while I was waiting for my food, I ate my pie. But that was really good, but it also made me really sleepy. Also, I think the lack of sleep overnight, because I got like a couple hours of sleep, woke up for about 2 hours, and managed to like get back under for a few hours. But I'm hoping I crash pretty good tonight. But I did manage to get a little bit of workout in last night, so my arms are a little sore, but I didn't overdo it. I only did like 2 sets instead of 3, because it's been a while since I worked out regularly, and I should do it more often, because it's good for me and it's healthy, and it'll help me burn some more of this fucking fat. I'm not too bad, but like my waist is getting a little big for my taste, and especially my thighs for whatever reason. Yeah, your boy got the chonk thighs. So gonna have to put some work into it the fall and winter to try and lose a little bit of weight, because yeah, I'm tired of buying new clothes. I'd like to fit into smaller clothes. Because one of the things I was hoping to do this summer was get a new swimsuit and go swimming in the local pool. But admittedly, I didn't look at many places. But the one I looked at, like, I got an extra large swimsuit and it didn't fit. Not that it didn't fit my waist, it fit that. It's actually my thighs. Because it's basically like a bunch of muscle underneath a bunch of chunk. So, the thighs are a bit thick. So, I'd like to slim down a little bit. So I'll try a few things over the fall and winter. We'll see. But Aside from that, I don't have anything too crazy going on. Well, I did get my Halloween illustration and PNG model back, so those are both in. I think the illustration I've already posted to Discord, which, by the way, if you're not in my Discord, you should join my Discord. They get to see stuff before anybody else does, usually. So they have seen it. They know what the costume is going to be. The public announcement of it is going to be near the end of September, with the model technically being used in the transition week between September and October. That is when I have it planned. That also means that this week, or more specifically tomorrow, is the last scheduled art day that's ready to go out, because I've slowed down on the commission post, because let's be honest, it was a lot of stuff. It was so much art, like all in bulk, and a lot of it was like playing catch up. And I've finally caught up. And I think any new stuff I do, I'm gonna try and also like post it on Thursdays too, and just have that be the day that I post art that I get. But unless I get a bunch of it back like around the same time, it's just going to be as it comes out. And like I said, Discord's gonna see it first, because basically as soon as I get it in, there are some times where, like, if I get it in before stream night, I will put it in Discord before stream. Other times I forget about it and it takes a little while, but Discord always sees it before socials do. I promise that. I'm pretty sure they do. I can't ever remember a time when Discord didn't see it first. So yeah. But aside from that, I don't know. I have that one. Did I talk about this with you guys? I might have talked about it with other people, but not you guys. But I did have a commission in previously to get a card website designed, and that was actually due at the end of July. And my artist ghosted me. They marked it as work in progress in May. They then kind of just sort of didn't do anything, didn't contact me. I gave them time to like catch up and do something, and we went past the due date. So I reached out to them a few times. They never wrote back to me. So I reached out to VGen for a refund, and basically they finally pinged me for it. And well, VGen got back to me originally saying like, hey, if this person doesn't get back to you in 2 days, we'll give you the refund. And the person responded like literally in the last hour they could have. Yeah, they asked for a delay. They asked for a little bit more time, and I agreed to it. But now we are several weeks into that, and I haven't received anything yet. Yeah, they promised me something. What did they say? They said on the 8th, they'll get it to me next week before the end of the day on Thursday. Well, here it is Wednesday, almost a week past that. And it still hasn't come in. So they literally have a week from this to get the thing into me. And I'm going to be looking through this with a fine-tooth comb, because at the very least, this artist ain't getting a 5-star rating from me. And I'm going to be very frank with them. Like, hey, you were late. You were uncommunicative. You're absolutely going to lose a rating from that. And I'm going to be going through this with a fine-tooth comb. And any problems I see, you're either going to fix them or you're going to lose even more rating. And, you know, if they don't like it, then don't ghost people for commissions. Like, that's not that hard to figure out, which is a shame, because their sites actually looked really good, but you know, at this point we are. When did I commission them? Like, when did I submit this? Let's get it up here. When did I file it? Yeah, so I submitted this April 22nd. Estimated start was supposed to be May. And I paid. When did I pay? I paid on April 25th. So I submitted on the 22nd. They got their payment 3 days later. They were supposed to start the following month. No feedback in May, no feedback in June, no feedback in July, and they missed their due date in July. So they asked for 1 month in August, and they're on track to probably miss that too, which sucks. But you know, sometimes you make a bad investment, and it's, you know, at this point, it's probably going to be like, well, can you give me another delay? I'm like, I gave you an extra month. You didn't do anything. You said you'd get me. You said you'd get me proofs. You said you'd get me this. I don't want them anymore. I want a refund. I'm going to contact VGen. You've shown me nothing. There's no work in progress. There's no indication you've done any work at all. You're already past due date. You've already blown past your second. Well, it seems like they're going to blow past their second due date. And you know, unless they really wow me with what they do, I highly doubt it. I'm just gonna get rid of it. I'm not gonna get rid of it. I'm just gonna mark it as a bad commission. Either cancel it or give them a 1-star rating. Not a 1-star rating, but give them a lower rating, because, like, yeah, they're not communicative, and it's at a level that's just unacceptable for commissions. Their stuff is late, and they didn't communicate that properly either. So, like, yeah, it's not a good way to treat clients. So, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a bit too much of a doormat for people, and I'm a little too nice. And I think this is going to be one of the situations where I have to be a bit of a jerk, and I don't like doing it, but you know, waste my time, and I'm going to ruin yours. So, it is what it is. Those are kind of the big things. I think I closed that VGen tab. So I think I had a couple other commissions, but nothing too crazy. I've got a personal commission that's in progress that I submitted back in May that should be done by the end of September. Which, unfortunately, folks, that one is for May, so y'all don't get to see it. And then I've got one that's in queue, due early January.
Let's go.
And I've got a work in progress that actually should be done in, what is it, 2 weeks? 2.5 for a tarot card. And then I sent another batch of shorts over to my editor. So, you have a lot of patience for commissions. I generally have a lot of patience overall, Perry, but, like, that's kind of what bites me in the butt sometimes, is I will give people enough rope to hang themselves. But, like, if I emotionally turn on somebody, if I get to the point where I'm like, I'm just done with someone, I don't come back from that. It's real hard to get back on my good side. I will give people chance after chance after chance, but if they fuck up bad enough to really upset me, there really ain't a good way to pull that back around. So, speaking of shorts, I'm going to show my YouTube link here because you can check all my shorts on there. It helped me out a lot. I'm also on TikTok, but you can find the link to that up in my socials, because I did check that a while back. And yeah,
let's go.
Which actually, what are my metrics on that? Because I just posted one yesterday. Let me check those quick before we hop into the stream. Yeah, I mean, generally I like faster commissions that turn around a little quicker, but you know, if something takes a while and it's worth my time, I don't mind. If something takes a while and wastes my time, I have a big problem with it. That's a big part of what upsets me with those. But for some of these, like, people, wow, this short that went live this week did absolutely terrible on both platforms. Not terrible, it's a couple hundred views, but like compared to most shorts, which get like 1,000. I mean, it's on the lower end of typical performance. They're estimating it should go up a little bit more after about 3-ish days, but Yeah, I don't know. I guess people didn't like this one very much. It's one of my Persona ones, so it's there's not a lot going on with it. It kind of takes a second to get where it's going, so I can kind of see people getting tired of it and leaving. So yeah, maybe I'm not sending the best shorts over to my editor. Because that's one thing I was looking at on VGen is getting somebody to actually scrub the VODs for good content for shorts. And yeah, maybe that's something I'll do with some of my streams coming up. But I think that's about everything I had on my mind. So let's get the game booted up and we'll hop into it. Is this showing? It doesn't seem like it's showing. There it is. Finally. Save slot 1. Day 4, noon in Doberkogel. So that's that one. And that's the bomb. There's a lock chest I don't know how to open yet. I actually found my way to the minecart workshop, but I haven't worked with it yet. Scenic spot. I've done the giant cavern. I've done the abandoned mine shaft. Arena there. Interesting. Oh yeah, my attack conduit, which is the spinning blade, and ravenous hunger, which is the absorption one. Perfect dodge slows, small physical attack, and small defense boost. So that's solid. Got potions. I'm not using any outfits. Is what I was looking for. Yeah, so the Jelly Tunnel in Doberkogel and the Ancient Tree in Hinterwald are the next places to go. And then it looks like Kolmstein, Doberkogel, and Hinterwald will have the next batch of dungeons. Otherworldly heat emanates from the portal. Am I really ready to do this? This should be just about right for me. Into the dungeon. Time will advance. I didn't even notice that. Oh, they're all on switches. Okay. No. Well, that answers that question about falling damage. Oh, that's how you're supposed to do it. Leggings, and then you drop it here. It rolls down through. You go up that way. Okay. So this place is like 90% puzzles. Is this just a run and jump? Yep. No combat. What? I stand corrected. There's combat. Okay, so these two allow you to reshape the room prior to going anywhere. That makes sense. Drop down here. There's some shinies. And I need to... Maybe? What would this actually do? I forgot the falling damage sucks in this game. Okay, so they literally push it up. Supposed to go, but don't say I have to stay there. And it does move a block. That's a bad idea. Waystone. When re-entering an incomplete dungeon, you can continue from the last waystone. So you have to get manual even in a dungeon. You can leave and return later. Remember that you also have to use the pager Klaus gave you to leave at any time. Okay. And there's whatever's going on over there. At least not what I was expecting. Okay. Couple more monster teeth. So that's the exit. Almost fell down there. Oh. Where do I go, George? You go where they're pointing you. Puts down. Okay. I get what you're doing. I get what you're doing. Okay, that's neat. So that's if you fall, it's a recovery spot, but... Oh, this one moves both of them? Almost seems like I have to get over there and do something to... What is this for? Why put this here? What does this do? Other than stops it, but again, to what end and what effect? It doesn't help me go anywhere near as I can tell. I can't move them. I can't... there's no, like, it's not like there's a ladder that I can use to get back around to a safe spot. So I understand, like, if I could drop a ladder here... Oh, I get it now. Jesus. Took me a second, but I figured it out eventually. Figured it out earlier. Bomb weighs down switch. Alright. Jelly tunnels. I feel like there's a bunch of other stuff I missed. So there's like that whole section there that I didn't do anything with. But then again, I don't really know what I would do with it. Because it's not like I can change the goo up here. Well, that is tremendously too far. Yeah, I can't even jump there anymore. I mean, is it the same trick twice? You get up here. Oh. I'm being silly. Keep forgetting bomb is a tool, not just a weapon. Hey, coin in the jelly tunnel. Oh, that's how I did it. I grabbed the switch and then jumped, and then you're actually supposed to go over this way and jump here.
Hydrant, you bastard! Hydrant!
Alright, Barry. Will do. Give me 1 sec. Get a little bit of water. Thank you for the hydration reminder. Alright, we're done with the dungeon. Not too bad. And granted, I was already at the dungeon, but I finished it within the first hour of stream. We get an ad break starting in a couple minutes. Let me trigger it now, and then we'll come back to get the story plot line here. But see you in a few minutes, folks. Okay, everybody, we are back. Let's hop back into it. So we just beat the first dungeon we're working on tonight, and we got back to town, and somebody's like, "Hey, how was adventuring today? Say anything big?" I'm getting the hang of it. We should go sparring sometime. See if you can teach me a thing or two. It's good to see you loosening up, Luisa. Seriously. Glad I stayed. Thanks for talking me into it. So what made you so hell-bent on getting out of Vienna in the first place? No one thing in particular. It took me about 1 week of working at a law firm to figure out why I hate being a lawyer. More than that, I realized I hate that I'm that kind of person. I kind of had her whole life planned out, always thinking it'd just take a few tough years to get to the good parts. My entire life, it always felt clear what the smart next thing to do was, or what steps would lead there. There's always one step that's not far off to reach. You don't think much about whether or not you're even on the right path. You don't risk taking an unknown turn if you're constantly tired from moving straight forward. And there's my flatmate, Carol. She's one of my oldest friends. Glamorous, glitzy Carol, always leaving her dishes in the sink. She recently started hinting that it's time I got my own place so her boyfriend can move in. I'm the one who looked at a dozen flats before I found the place. I feel like I've kept delaying every liberty other people take in their 20s to focus on getting ahead. Now my friends are starting to settle down and I've just been going nowhere. When I was a kid, something as simple as exploring a forest was a magical experience. I feel like I just stopped having new experiences. Like everything I do and every connection I make just feels like more of the same routine. Wow. How about you? Who are you when you're not fighting mythical creatures? You know what? Who cares? We're here now. We have to decide who we are. I like that. Right now I'm a person on holiday. Maybe we should get to know that person. We could get along. So this place gives us a chance to do extraordinary things every single day. You want to get out of your rut? This is your chance. Go tune into the weirdness around you. Go out tonight and make a new friend. Live a different life for a while. That's what vacations are for. We'll talk soon, alright? Alright. So there's just this little house here with this little courtyard that doesn't serve any purpose. But it's cool. Hinterberg! Sorry, it's just silly. I love it. Kitchenvert. Restaurant? Franz, good evening, Fräulein. Do you have a reservation? No, can I get a table for one? Sorry, Fräulein. Reservations only. Can I make a reservation? We're fully booked for the next 2 weeks. This is really good ratings. Maybe somebody in Hinterland could pull some strings for me. There. Boat rentals. And this takes me to the tourist area where I think the weapon shop is. Gear and more. This is definitely weaker. Currently equipped. Armor. equipped, currently equipped, currently equipped. Okay. It's weird that it can let me sell my current equipped stuff. Body armor is worse. That's weird. It's like giving it to me in... Stats will double when you get 20 amusement, but I currently have 10. Eh. Do I have other resonant gear, or is it just the one? It's just the pants. Yeah, I can get substantially better armor and parts for other money. Two upgrades, whatever that means. So I can't get the Wave Striker 3. That'd be nice. God, 1,100 Hinterbucks. And the Sawtooth V2. High damage, high knockback, get the respect you deserve in the combat area. But it's not a lot of slots. I wonder if that's for skills. Yeah, enchantment slots. Probably worthwhile to save for the Wave Striker 3. Alright. Where were those, like, two kids? Are they around? HP slot, tinderbucks, attack conduits, stamina. Better prices when selling items. Wish I'd done that one first. Stamina. Open treasure chest. Thea. I met Thea somewhere. Marina, Klaus, Albert, Sam, Jay, Kai, Travis. So people aren't always on the map, if I'm understanding this. There's Renaud. Danny, Gertrude, Henning, Jay. Like sword enchantments, so give her a little bit of time and I'll get more. Julian, additional attack circuit slot. So Thea would be great. Combo counter for Renaud. So Renaud would be good. Kai would be good, but I think he's at a spot. Julian. Or Henning? I mean, Gertrude's not bad. 20,000 Hinterbucks would basically let me deck out my gear. I suspect that's Gertrude here. Yeah, that's Gertrude. So that's Travis. There's Kai. There's the spa. House Teresa. Hannah, Marina, Klaus, J. Sam, Renaud, or Kai. Or I could get a bunch of money from Gertrude. Gertrude is 20,000 Hinterbucks. Kai is an attack conduit slot. Renaud is combo counter. Start with the money, because I can literally benefit from that now by maybe I can always do the money tomorrow. Let's. Where's Renaud? New quest, most renowned in town. Send this guy around, maybe I can strike up a conversation. Nice view from up here. Looking for anything in particular? Serenity. With that, it becomes still as ice again. It's clear this guy won't talk to me. At least not until I gain some renown around here. I should leave him be for now. Okay, so he won't talk to me yet. Amusement and renown. Amusement. Familiarity. Oh, they're a vlogger. New quest, we are not amused. In this buzzing center of a beehive where locals and adventurers get their royal jelly on. Krampus Bar, infamous. If you stay in Hinterberg, this place is a tier 1 item on your froyo. This place is temperate. Here's what Krausters had to say about the place. Cut. Okay, insert reviews. Johanna, the good stuff only, yes? Lady, you in the teal jacket? You going in or something? Just watching what you're doing. Making a video, right? You mind if I watch? Look, you're wonderful. Unicorn level, yes? But you're also making this sad face. It's killing my vibe just a mini bit. If I were more amused, you wouldn't mind me watching. Could be an experience. Okay. I keep doing that. Keep rolling. What about Gertrude? Hannah? What did Marina have? She had something. Dodge stamina increase. Well, against any other options, I guess I am getting Gertrude. See, this is where I saw the kids before. They were down here. I guess they're not here every time. I hate that. The beauty and the perch. Well, let's talk to the old lady first and see if I can't at least figure out what her condition is. Because it seems like a bunch of them need conditions, so I'm probably going to have to do stuff around town first. Before, unlock fast travel point. Old lady's looking around like she's lost something. Are you searching for something? Need any help? Where is it? What could you possibly be, Fräulein? I don't recall seeing your face around here. I've been here for a while. Wouldn't hurt to let me try and help. Alright, if you insist. My silver brooch must have fallen off my afternoon walk. I'd like to promenade the street by the canal behind the town hall. Keep an eye out. An interesting place there. Oh, here it is. Gertrude's brooch. That's why it's a little section there. Is this your brooch? You found it! Oh, if my Heinrich could see this. He always used to say no one can expect nothing from young strangers, you know? Let me take you to the inn, Fraulein. It's my treat. Sure, sounds great. It'd be a pleasure. Shall we go right away, then? Shops are going to close soon. Do you have everything you need for tomorrow? Spending the evening at the inn will increase my familiarity and improve my health. Sure. The inn is completely packed tonight. There's no way we'll get a table. Gertrude approaches the innkeeper with a low voice. Madame Dingle! How are the grandchildren? Mumble, mumble. With pleasure, madame. I will tell the staff. Mumble, mumble. Just the two of you then? Very well. Oh, you do have a place for me tonight. Fuck you, buddy. Just like that, we're seated. Gertrude takes the wheel. I'll have the Tafelspitz. Soup on the side, no horseradish, absolutely no chives. The Fraulein shall have veal schnitzel with parsnip potatoes and cranberry jam. The innkeeper takes her order with an alert expression. She will send back the food if he gets any of it wrong. How's you're on vacation well, right? How are you enjoying your stay? I'm doing my best, though between the two of us, it's getting harder every year. Ever since the hubbub about this magic business started, Hinterberg just isn't what it used to be. I pity the locals here, I truly do. They used to have such standards. Now with so many tourists, how can they possibly live up to them? The other day, the bellhop was so busy he had absolutely no time to take me up to my room. I waited 10 minutes like a gerbil in the rain. In the end, I used the elevator by myself. Must be tough. I have a handkerchief for that very purpose, and their laundry service is still excellent, but it's about the principle. Let me tell you, it won't do them any good in the long run. This village used to be such a pearl, the mountain air, the imperial charm. You're the Kaiser's cousin used to spend every spring here. Now, old regulars like myself are displaced by masses of rowdy and vulgar tourists. It's not good for anyone, I tell you. Frankly, I don't trust this new mayor. It's always the same with these upstarts. They talk to everybody in their fast profit scheme. By the time the well dries up, they're long gone. What's she supposed to do, then? That's politics. She wouldn't be mayor for long if she didn't seize the opportunity. Back in my day, when politicians had spine, being a conservative actually meant conserving something. Listen to me going on and on when I should be thanking you. I get sentimental, you see. My Heinrich proposed to me up by the waterfall in '94. I have to go there at 6 in the morning just to be alone on the bridge. You enjoy your schnitzel. The cooking here hasn't changed. I've told the host to always make sure there's a table for you if you come back. Ooh. I got these. I think they're vouchers. My hotel keeps leaving them in my room. They'll call them Hinterbucks. Maybe someone your age has a use for them. 20,000 Hinterbucks. And I could use the inn myself. Okay. Day 4, night. It's been a long day. Renowned familiarity, no amusement, no relax. Oh no, I do have some renown. Yeah, no, that works. No amusement, no relaxation. 10 stats, 10 HP for the dungeon, 5 HP for the dungeon, 10 for the evening activity. Jelly coin, Gertrude's brooch, loot found, monster slain. All right, time for bed. You can see who's hanging out in Hinterberg by having a look at the village map. Teresa is definitely a morning person, but she's even more chipper than usual today. Good morning, Fraulein. Tomorrow's the day of the Onion Festival. Isn't that exciting? Wonder who will be our Onion Queen this year? Can anyone become queen? How do they become Onion Queen? Do you apply? Oh, if you're looking to put yourself up, I'm afraid the competition will be fierce. Almost forgot, did you hear they restored public transport to Hinterberg today? Bundlesumpf and Kalmstein are still off limits, I'm afraid. The earthquake must have really done a number there. But still, so many new dungeons to explore. Have you thought about where you're going today? New quest, into the woods. So I could do Ancient Tree, but then I do need to get some kind of upgrade. Oh, I get to learn a new spell here. Noon in Hinterwald. Oh, jeez, it's like all yellow and purple. It's really stark. Tree. I like the music here, though. This is good. I'd love to explore those ruins over there, but if there was ever a bridge, I guess the earthquake destroyed it. Yeah, looks like. Hello, fellow kids. God, 30,000 Hinterbucks. Alright, so I don't... Okay, there's the skill shrine. Oh, I'm like, how do I get in there? You do it this way. There's that. Ooh, secret tunnel. Oh, it's locked. Skill Shrine, Climbing Park, Ancient Tree. Oh, hello. Oh, right. Monster Tooths. I'm not seeing any interactables. Amazing how different these wind skills feel from the magic I used in Doberkovel. Wind skills, you say? Alright, everybody, it's getting close to time to probe the next shrine. Oh, here we go, probing some magic. Hold the main skill to spawn a whirlwind. Press the skill button again to dissolve it. Navigate the whirlwind to lift things up. Range attack. Pick up small object through wind projectile. Release to shoot at targets. So it's almost like a telekinesis. Interesting. Yeah, Alex is down there. What's the end of this path? This is the climbing park and the ancient... Ow! I'm like, cool, I can go to the climbing park and maybe the ancient tree to... Ah! Oh, this does so much damage. Wow. Okay. My character does not handle thorns very well. So how do I bypass thorns? Talk about moving objects. Do I move myself? That's what we do. I am the me that's lifted up. Second lock chest. That sucks so much. I so regret not getting that lockpicking skill. Hey, little guys. Okay, there we go. Pick up little bits and pieces. Oh, doesn't work that way. Oh, those are some more thorns that I didn't notice at first. Whee! New dungeon. So that's the climbing tree. Yes. Maybe this way. Oh, wait. Simplify progression. So there's both. Oh. Pay close attention. Alright. Small HP potion. Locked chest. Come on. That person ain't even in town yesterday. I had one day to get him. Should have all the skills I need to. Oh. That's where it was before. I'm not here for the dungeon. I just love sitting here and listening to the wind rustling through the trees. Cool story, bro. And this is down. This is the ancient tree. I guess that's the climbing puzzle. Alex's next perk is an HP slot. This map is big. about right for me. Shockwave on Slay. Oh, that's interesting. That's 4. Slaying an enemy creates a shockwave that knocks down enemies. Oh. Alright. Interesting design for this dungeon, the like kind of side scroller perspective. And switching back to 3D view in certain spots too. Okay, that stuff is bad. Do not fall in the goo. Noted. Not sure if it's how you're supposed to do it, but it's how I managed to do it. a chest. I gotta go back to the other spot to move the platform again. The other bombable locations doesn't look like it. Okay. Hey, Chaos. Thank you for the raid. Let me pause the game for a sec here, give you a shout out. Hello. Playing Final Fantasy XIV Online. Is that the award-winning MMORPG? With a free trial up to level 60, with including, what is it now, the first two expansions? Hi there, Raiders. I am Deuscain, variety type streamer here on Twitch. Usually play a lot of silly story games, RPGs, visual novels, things of the like. Today we're playing a game called Dungeons of Hinterberg, where we are in the real world, except there's one place, one small town in the Alps, where magic and monsters are real. We went there on vacation. So we're a couple days into our vacation. I have amassed $30,000 of the local currency, and I'm a menace to the monster population. Free trial now up to level 70 and through the first two expansions, Heaven's Sword and Stormblood. Very nice. Thank you, Chaos. I was not 100% sure on my copy pasta anymore, but thanks for picking up my spare. I appreciate it. But I hope you had a good time. What were you working on in Final Fantasy XIV? Also, by the way, Raiders, of course, if any of you need to take a break, need to dip, need to raid and run, you know, completely understand. You're obviously welcome to stay. But if you need to take a break, get something to eat, get something to sleep, get something to shower, whatever have you, feel free. But otherwise, you know, enjoy me climbing this big old tree while I talk to Chaos about how Final Fantasy XIV went today. Yeah. This is an interesting dungeon because most of it is predominantly in 3D, but this dungeon strangely has a lot of sections that are 2D. So I'm not sure quite what to do with that. So we're killing that. And the bombs are there. Yeah, here we go. So one neat feature of this game is that next door, I hope that wasn't a raider that I got in my hand there. It detected somebody is spamming. Resonant sword 2, you say? Say less. Stats will double when you hit 20 relaxation. You currently have 10. Okay, listen, game. You don't have to sass me so much for not relaxing much on my vacation. I get it. I'm a workaholic. My character is canonically a lawyer or at a law firm. Ah, curses. Okay. Alright, so we gotta do that. We gotta go back to the thing. But yeah, your character gets magic in this particular town. Only in the town and only in the section of the town where you get the magic from. So the first place I went to is a lovely little like mountainous area known as Doberkogel. Also, every time they say a name, I pronounce it the silliest way I possibly can because I think it's funny. And right now I am in a location known as Hinterwald. The magic in Doberkogel was power word bomb. It lets me summon a giant wrecking ball from the sky and press the button again to explode said wrecking ball. And I also had a ranged attack of throwing a morning star at enemies. Throw a big old ball and chain. And here in Hinterwald, I have wind magic. So I can summon a tornado to pick up and move things around, including myself. And then my ranged attack, as you've been seeing, is me throwing wind at stuff, but I can also pick up things around me in a very, like, pseudo-telekinesis kind of way. And here we go. When I'm in time. Also, our character has very fragile knees in this game. They will die from a even slight fall. I have seen it happen. Falls that I'm like, oh, they should have been able to make that one. Okay, so yeah, this room is going to be unpleasant. Because this room is going to require me to get on the cyclone and ride the whirlwind around. Had to say bye to the nerds on Final Fantasy 14. No worries. What were you doing today in 14, if you don't mind my asking? Are you working on a raid? Come here. Pick me up so I don't die to the thorns the billionth time. Ooh. Hidden area in the back. Hidden area in the back that had no. That's something. Main story quest for Stormblood. Nice. Wait. Here's the unpleasant part. There's two paths, and I don't know which one is the end of the dungeon and which one is just it. This one's just it. So about 150 Hinterbucks. That's fine. Sexy blonde maniac is after your ass, and I don't know if I like it or not. Yeah, from what I saw of some of the later stuff, apparently there is a sexy blonde man who's after your ass for a while. May we all be so lucky. But Coffee Man, so you like my game? Thank you. It is a very fun game. Good time. Much joy. We're a lawyer on vacation in Dungeon Town. She almost quit on her first day. Yeah, spikes! Oh, I just immediately ride the whirlwind. Okay. I have to get close to that to... Oh, no, 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 no. I don't like this. Spikes! Okay. So now I know how that works. We're not going to get me over there, but we are going to pick those up and take them over here. Where, would you look at that? It's dead. That was smarter than dying to thorns again. Thorns, my enemy. My ancient foe. I should be able to get a whole bunch of upgrades tonight after we finish the dungeon, because I got a ton of money. This game has like sort of a friendship system, I would call it. And yeah, buddy. After last night, I met a nice old lady who grumbled about kids these days and then gave me $20,000. So, God bless the elderly, I suppose. But I can get myself some nice new equipment upgrades because of her. Here's something. Okay, no, I messed up where I dropped them. I had the right idea, but I had the wrong execution. I am right, I just need to drop them in a different spot. I had a very bad idea. I had a very bad idea. I'm not going to mess it up again this time. Hello. Goodbye. Okay, this is a longer dungeon. They've in the is that the exit? No, that's another checkpoint. Jeez. Yeah, the last dungeon I was in, they started adding the concept of checkpoints. And in this one, this is the first one I've been in that has had 2 checkpoints. Which makes me wonder what the upcoming dungeons are going to be like. 'Cause this is... Where does it have the... Stamp book. So I've done all of the level 1 dungeons. I am now, because that's basically the top row of the beginner's dungeon, the abandoned mine shaft, the giant cavern, and the jelly tunnels. Also, why am I missing a badge for abandoned mine shaft? Did I miss something on there? But I'm doing Ancient Tree, which is the only rank 2 dungeon, and then I have Glacial Galaxy, Minecart Workshop, Water Lily River for rank 4s. And then I've got 5s, 6s, looks like 7s, 8s, and 2 9s. Yeah, should be okay. What the... Slay 100 monsters. Achievement. Alright. Got a chest. Oh, I thought the chest was trash, and I'm like, really? I do that whole fight and get a chest and it has nothing but trash. Ride the lightning! But yeah, in order to leave a dungeon, I have to find the exit, and I also have to get a special stamp where the exit won't let me leave. So there's the exit. 100% going to be a fight. I think I get it. Kill him. Okay. I guess that was the boss fight, and that's definitely a lesson in I really need to upgrade my gear. Slay tech body armor. Something. Goo covered armor. Stats reduced, covered in goo. Someone in Hinterberg might be able to clean it. Good stats though. Let's see before I leave if there's anything else here to gather. No, this is just the top of the tree. Get myself my stamp. And away we go. The evening of the 5th. Oh yeah, there's like an Onion Queen festival or something going on. Alright, well we've got an ad break starting any second now, so I'm going to toggle it on. I'll be back in a few minutes, folks. Alright, everybody, we are back. Let's hop back into it. Alright, this is the tourist area, so I should be able to get money there. So who's in town today? Kai, Sam, Thea, Albert, Julian, Gertrude, Renown is 60. Okay, yeah, this is a massive increase in damage. Slayer tech tends to veer towards more physical. Yeah, there's no reason not to. Have any events or anything? Shopping street, cinema. Wait. Thea's there. Thea, who can teach me lockpicking, is there. Yeah, we're going back there. We're getting lockpicking. Alright. Fastest way is back the way I came. Literally, is nothing more important than lockpicking. Because I'm tired of not being able to pick open chests. Oh, I was wrong. There is another way to get there. Whatever. Shopping district. You're down by the theater again. P4. Miss. It's like you're playing a board game, kind of. You know there's no cell reception in Hinterberg, right? Over the magical interference? David can't play his online games. Can you mind your own business then? No place must be something else. Hearing the stories might increase my familiarity. Thea. Yeah, let's spend time with him. Do you always poke your nose in other people's business like that? I just thought it's cool you're using magic to play your game. Look, if you mind, I'll go away. Nah, that's cool. Not that we get any privacy anyway, and David keeps trying to sink his own ships for fun. So you're the kind of waiter who thinks the vacation will be more authentic if they hang out with the locals? Is that it? Busted. Yeah, I thought so. Don't sweat it. You're not even the first this week. You got any questions or something? Has Hinterberg changed a lot in the 3 years since the tourist arrived? I'm gonna take a wild guess. Excuse me. Closest public bathroom is Dorfengasse. Right on. We had tourists here before the magic as well, hiking and skiing mostly. Right, except now it's 10 times more. They all think we're on tour guide duty. I go do your dungeon thing, but this place is where people live. What's living with magic like? I mean, what it's like being a teenager without a cell phone because there's no reception anymore? Couldn't be more exciting. Yeah, that part sucks. Anything else? You guys ever visit the dungeons? Ugh, no thank you. I'm taking hikes sometimes though. Watch the monsters, you know? Plus, casting spells is kind of sweet. Whatever. Hey, Yuki. That's all I got. Thanks, you two. Do we enlighten your Hinterberg experience? Make it more magical? Yeah, a little. Couldn't help but wonder what living here is like. Sorry if I intruded. That's alright. If you want to pay us back, you can just stay and referee our game. I think Faye is cheating. Wait, I didn't get the skill for her? Oh, damn it. Been a long day. More renown, more familiarity. Really could use amusement and relaxation. Dungeon, Hinterbox, monster slain. I'm doing alright, Yuki. A little tired, a little eepy. I'm mostly doing alright. How about yourself? It's first thing in the morning for you, right? Woke up in the middle of the night. The ground is shaking. Lights are flickering. Earthquake PTSD. That's not an earthquake. That's something moving. Those are like steps. Slayers, don't panic. There's no cause for alarm. We just got word from the mayor's office. Our seismologists have determined there's absolutely no reason for concern. Experienced minor aftershock from the earthquake a few days ago. Dungeons will continue to operate normally. It's not really what people are worried about. Oh, have a magical night, everybody. Get some rest for tomorrow's adventures. So that's not helpful. Weird thing is, I'm not scared. Should I be? It was a minor aftershock. By now, we've been in much greater danger in the dungeons. Try to shrug it off, and I'm surprised it's working. Morning of the 6th. Another earthquake last night. Everything all right with you? First, I'm even thinking of it this morning. Yeah, I'm alright. I wasn't right in the middle of a dungeon this time, you know? Then how this becomes so normal after a while. It's so weird, the spellcasting in constant danger, but I'm surprised how easy it's been to adjust. Give it another week or two, and being in an office will feel weirder. The power of a good vacation, love. Hey, you're going to the thing tonight, right? The Onion Festival? I'm thinking about it. Not going won't be much of an option anyway. The whole village is going to be on the main square. You and I, we should meet up and go together. Come find me tonight when you're ready. Hey, you two, are you alright? Yeah, don't worry, we're fine. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. I was really worried about you, Luisa, after what you went through. Listen, they restored access to Kolmstein Glacier this morning. Word of caution, some of the dungeons there are very advanced. They have some new gear down at Gear and More. It might be a good idea to go shopping this evening and go up to Kolmstein tomorrow. Go up there. Don't forget the page I gave you. If you ever feel like you've hit your limit, use it. I'll have someone get you out of the dungeon immediately. If you're ever free in the evening, stop by at the tourist info. I'd love to chat with you. Above the trees and clouds. Holmstein, huh? I'll be back warm underwear. So, I got Minecart Workshop, which I could do. Hinterberg, which I could do Water Lily River. And Calmstein has Glacial Galaxy. My attack and defense classify as 3, so I could do 3-star dungeons. Let's go to Calmstein. Very picturesque. Hopefully it won't murder me quite as aggressively as the forest tried to. Hello, fellow kids! Ah, sorry. Wrong button. It's 100 monster parts now. Here's your large HP potion. Yummy! The next reward will be 200 monster parts, and we'll give you 10,000 extra hinter bucks. Better give us something fast, though. Hello, fellow monster kids. Get on the cable car, I'm already freezing. I think it's actually summer. Ooh, bicycle trail. Like an eagle. Good afternoon, Fräulein. Your membership card, please? Which membership is that? The Hinterberg Eagle Club, of course. I'm afraid you need a member to use our helicopter service. Can I join it? We're an association reserved for the most elite of slayers. You'll find our criteria for membership exceedingly selective. You'll have to gather a lot of renown, or you need to find an existing member to sponsor you. Maybe if you find one of the professional slayers around here, you could ask them to... I could ask them to sponsor me. Got distracted, but I hope the game has been fun. Yeah, this is the one I recommended to you, actually. Where does the helicopter go? Floating piece of mountain over there? There's a dungeon on top of it. Eagle Club is a shuttle service to and from this exclusive dungeon. Okay. But hope you're having a good morning, Yuki. Hope I don't get a headache today. Hopefully you don't get a headache every day. But why, pray tell, is today special for headache o'clock? Did you have one yesterday? A really bad one. Oh, sorry to hear it. Was it like just a headache, or was it a full-blown migraine? Because I hear those things are awful. So I'm like, I don't want another one. Yeah. Oh, we got a skill shrine. This is going to give us like a sledding ability, isn't it? You can see all these transit spots here. I don't know the difference. My headaches are always painful. It sounds like it could be a migraine. Kind of looked it up once of like where a headache is determines a little bit of like what it is. I get a lot of either stress headaches or like tension headaches. So I get a lot of, they're like along my forehead and the back of my head. Alright, let's probe the skill shrine. See what I get. third magical way. There what we get. Magic skill hover. Okay. Summon a hoverboard, release the skill to stop riding, complete races, ride rails, cover great lengths with this skill. Range skill, shoot a light ray, release to stop. Hit target from a distance and cut along weak points. Oh my god, it's a laser. Let us throw it. Rails are up. Oh, I can't get off the rail. I am stuck on the rail. There's that. Goo-covered sword. This is way back up if I fall, but how to actually get there? There we go. That's what I was missing. Guard body armor. Oh my. Could have just. Oh, heyo. Nice. Chest. AC restore. Is that? Restores 1 MP slot after using an attack conduit. Good old-fashioned bong. Yeah. Little guy. Fast travel location. Couple of randos. Work spots for a rest in the afternoon to enjoy the scenery. Increase my relaxation. The cold air would raise my physical defense. Maybe later. Alright, I haven't seen a dungeon yet, but I'm also... got this whole section down here. Wow. This might have seen it. should be something here that I can manipulate or engage with to get over there. Oh, there's the engine. There's my tech on. Here's how I get back. They like their corners in this game. Scenic spot, observation platform. So I found the dungeon that I'm supposed to be going to, but still a bunch of other stuff I could get to. Dungeons of Hinterberg get pretty tricky, where I ask players to finish an easy dungeon first, make sure they learn the ropes. Down the slope there, can't miss it. As soon as you got that stamp, I can let you on the lift. Okay, that's fair. This is an awesome pass shot. Like this side. Okay. I can just do this spot here. I went up into the skill section part. There's something down there. I don't know how I can get to it yet. Alright, twisty turns. Alright. Glacial Galaxy. What do I do here? Oh. They're planets, so you can have a much larger 5,000 Hinterbucks, Jesus. I thought the old lady's 20 grand was impressive until I found a lot more. Alright, got me a ramp. God, we're going through this plan. Was a chest back here. Ah, locked chest. Didn't notice the technically not yellow paint. Oh, that's clever. I like that. You gotta be on the right side of it to get to the wall at the end of the verse. Let's get over there to zap it one more time. What's ha ha ha! I know your bullshit game. Hiding treasures from me. So it was the same way to do the thing that I did before. Why? Oh, I get it, because you're supposed to move it down and then stand on it and zap it again. I am sequence breaking stuff. That's somewhat unhelpful. You get a chest though. Resonant Sword 3. Don't mind me. Alright. So I came from that way. Went over here. Back this way. hole over here. Nope. The other one. Okay. It just lets me go up and down, but that's all I can do. I really don't have a lot of rooms to interact with. 'Cause this is a dead end. That one only leads here. Wait. Nope. Okay, well that was my idea. My idea got better. There's another chest. Glacial Galaxy coin. Get around this way. Let's almost certainly steal treasures. We are like that chest. Potion restoring up. To the rail. I think that's everything here. Right. So I don't see anything in there. I did back there, I did there, I did there. This was a transitional room. Alright, new waypoint. Alright, rails back online. Fun and it's kind of glorious. Alright. Big rail is live. This feels like stamp book. Yep. Okay, so the badge must be me finding the coin. Alright, door changed color. Is there anything else on this little sneaky chest? Resonant leggings 3. Okay. And that's our third dungeon for the day. Onion Festival is this evening. I should go down to the main square and find Alex. My eyes are tearing up. All right. Each dungeon increases your HP and your renown. But let's look for somebody to raid. Yes, yes, phone. I know it's 9 o'clock. Let's see here. They're on a BRB. Would like to raid into them at some point, though. Somebody's playing StarCraft 2. Let's raid in my friend Emmy. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I hope you had a good time. Reminder, you can check out all of my old clips and VODs over here on YouTube. You can also join the Discord. We're growing a small community there. Good hub to find everything. And they actually get to see some things before everybody else does. And you can check me out on all my socials here. Let me get the raid message out. But thank you all for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever it is in your part of the world. I will see you again come, I guess it'd be Friday night is the plan. But take care, everybody. I will see you later. Bye-bye.